What's up, everyone? It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to CN.Figures. Figures in your house. And for this tour review, we're going to look at the Five Nights of Freddy Curse of Threadbare action figure, Threadbare. And this figure looks very nice. You can see him inside his package. Top of the box, there's the name of the game, and there's the name of the figure. And there's really nothing in both sides of the package. Same thing for both top and bottom. But in the back side, there's all the figures in the set that you guys can collect. And again, we see the name of the game. Alright, so enough chatting. Let's take him out. And here's Threadbare out of his package. And let's take a good look at the head sculpt. And the way I see it, I think this is a remake from the other Five Nights at Freddy figures they made already. But the only difference is the design and the paint. And I really love this nice clean paint that we get on this figure. And both teeth and the eyes is share the exact same white clean color. And the teeth are sculpted very good. And same thing with the eyes. And you can see that each eye around has a little bit of detail inside. And a little bit of black color and more detail right there on the top of his head. And right here in this part, we almost get the exact same design from Freddy Fazbear from the first wave they came out way back in 2016, that we get the exact same nose design, the exact same sculpting right here. But they added this little black detail scar here, or stripe. I'm not sure what it is, but I think I'm going to call it stripe. But I really love they added these pieces in both sides of the head. And right here in this ear, you can see a stitch and a piece of the ear just like fall off. And the stitch is all sculpted, but there's nothing right here in this ear. But they added a stitch right there in the top of his head with a little bit of light colored green around it. And the hat is all colored black and all sculpted. But in the back side, you can see another stitch right in there. And a piece of a claw just fell off from this figure. But it's also sculpted, and we get a little bit of black color right here. In the back of the ear, there's another stitch right there. I think they do a mix up with both Jackal Chica and Freddy Fazbear, because we get the exact same design just like Jackal Chica that we got way back. Like you see some parts have been torn off, and we get a little bit of black, and all the torn part is also sculpted, and we get the exact same bow tie, all colored black and sculpted. More stitches right here around the torso, only in this side, but not right here. But in the back side, we get a little bit of tiny stitch here, and bunch of torn out pieces around the back side. And it's also sculpted just like in the back of the head right here. And we get more torn parts on the arms here in both of them. And take a good look on the hands right here. That each fingers in each hand, they added a bunch of good work. And also added some claws in every finger around. And also the thumb. You guys can see the thumb right there with the claw. And also on this one. And we get more sculpting right here in the back side and each hand around. And we get more stitches, but only on this leg around. The stitches on this figure came out very good. And we see more sculpting around the bottom of the waist. And we get a little bit of silver color in the inside of the figure. And right here in the leg, more torn parts around and also in the back. And we get more torn pieces in the bottom of the legs with some little bit of black color and all sculpted. And same thing on the toes, on each foot around. Man, the color of this figure is very nice and it's all clean. I think they done a pretty good job with this figure. I almost forgot to show you that this hand has a stitch right there and little bit of small holes around the fingers on the hand. Let me see on this one. Well, this one doesn't have no stitch, but the finger has a little bit of parts that have been torn off and also has a little bit of small holes around the fingers. Now let's get on with his articulation. You can move his head side to side, a complete rotation. He doesn't look down, but he looks up a little bit, just straight. And you can open his arms this much, some rotation in both arms around, but be careful because if you move them, their parts are gonna fall off. No double jointed, but you can bend the arms just a little bit, and we get some wrist swivel and also swivel right here. And let me see around the waist. No articulation around here, but you can open his legs as much. Kick a little bit from the front and a little bit from the back. Bend it only a little bit around the knee, but no ankle articulation at all. Comparing size, but first let's see how tall this figure stands. He stands just exactly 5 inches tall. Here he is with my very fast bear, and you can see that both of them they stand the exact same height. And here he is with my ladybug figure, and you can see that ladybug, she's a little bit taller than Threadbare. And here he is with my fairy mother Celeste Thanos. And there you have it, guys. I really love how they made this figure. Oh look, in the back side of his hand, we get the other half of the stitch. And not bad what they done with the pieces of stitches they added on this guy. And I really love the nice clean paints that we get all around this figure. If you guys want to pick him up, you can pick him up right now at your local GameStops. I bet they have a lot of Five Nights at Freddy figures, especially on this wave. Okay guys, that's all for today, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to share it, go ahead, be my guest. Comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. If you do that, your comment will be removed from this video. And subscribe to the channel for more toy reviews, for more toy hunts. But please subscribe to the channel right now because I'm almost there to 900 subscribers. So please guys, subscribe right now. And please follow my Facebook page, CN.Figures. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. And I catch you guys on the next video. Take care, be safe, keep on hunting, keep on collecting. This is CN.TSUKAIMA and Threadbare, and we're out in line.